Good evening, everyone. It's already 7:14. We will start with the class, and rest people can join. So today we are in our week 3 of live interactive sessions for the course Animal Physiology. So today we will be discussing 10 questions on muscles. Right? We were on the topic muscles, and I hope everyone has attended the lectures for week 3 and has come to the session. Okay. So we won't waste much time and we will start. I can see the students are the ones who have joined in the previous class. So I hope they know the rules of the class. Please do not unmute your audios or videos. We will interact through the chat box. Okay. And the next rule is I will show you the question and give you 1 to 2 minutes time. You have the time to think and give the correct option in the chat box. Please write down whatever correct option you think it is in the chat box. Do not unmute your audios, okay? Only it will create chaos in the class. Okay. So we will start with the first question. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. And I hope my audio is clear and you all are able to see the slides. Okay, so we'll start with the first question. Please, everyone, be active in the class and try to give the correct answer in the chat box. Okay, try to give answers in the chat box first of all. Okay, okay, we'll start with the first question. The heart is majorly made up of smooth muscles, cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle, none of the above. Start answering. Very less people have joined today, maybe because of Independence Day, but let me tell you this clearly. Whatever occasion it may be, either a festival or holiday, but if it's on Tuesday, the live interactive sessions are not postponed. We have to take it on that day. Okay? So please let your friends know that even if it is a government holiday, the live interactive sessions are not postponed. Okay? Okay, as very less people are there, I can know who is answering and who is not answering. So please be active and answer. Four people have answered till now. Rest. Whoever is joining, please pop up. We are all we have already started with the first question, but we are still in first question now. So please read the question and give your answer of choice in the chat box. Okay. Does anyone need more time or should I go on with the discussion of the correct answer for first question? Everyone done? Very simple questions. All the 10 questions are very simple and you will be able to answer it correctly if you have gone through the lectures. Okay, going through the lectures is very important for this session. Okay, and yes, please keep noting down how many correct answers and how many wrong answers your people are giving so that we can know what is your score. Okay, I guess everyone is done. So we'll see what is the correct answer for first question. It is B. Very easy. The heart is majorly made up of cardiac muscles. We know that, right? So here you can see the diagram for heart muscles. So the thick middle layer of the heart is made up of cardiac muscles, which is responsible for the contractions of the heart, and each individual cardiac muscle cell or cardiomyocyte, the cardiac muscle cells are known as cardiomyocyte, is joined to neighboring cardiomyocytes by the intercalated disc. Here you can see a very detailed picture of the cardiac muscles and the components of it: nucleus, intercalated disc, and the cardiac muscles, right? Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Question number 2. Digestive tract is mostly made up of smooth muscles, cardiac muscles, skeletal muscles, or none of the above. Again, a very simple question. Try to answer it correctly. Digestive tract is mostly made up of smooth muscles, cardiac muscles, skeletal muscles, or none of the above. These questions are very important from your exam point of view, as the previous year assignment questions, the current year assignment questions, which you people must have been getting from the NPTEL website, and as well as going through the lectures, all of them are very important from your exam point of view, because I guess you will be getting MCQs like these as well as subjective questions. Okay, so practice both of them. Take your time, think properly and answer, but try to answer correctly. Okay. Everyone done? Okay, I'll wait for more 1 minute if someone wants to answer. Okay, I guess everyone is done. So we will see what is the correct answer. The correct answer is A. I think everyone has given a correct answer, right? So the digestive tract is mostly made up of smooth muscles. Here you can see stomach, which is a part of the digestive tract, is made up of smooth muscle cells. So here comes the detailed version. So mainly there are three types of muscle cells, mainly known as skeletal muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. I hope you must have learned this in the lecture. This is just a revision again. So the skeletal muscles are fibers, that is, they are striated, tubular, and multinucleated. Same way, smooth muscles are non-striated, spindle shaped, and uninucleated, and cardiac muscles are striated, branched, and uninucleated. So here you can see smooth muscles and cardiac muscles are uninucleated, whereas skeletal muscles are multinucleated in nature. Whereas skeletal muscles and cardiac muscles are striated and smooth muscles are non-striated. This is the first difference. Second thing, skeletal muscles are voluntary in nature, and whereas smooth muscles and cardiac muscles are involuntary in nature. So whereas skeletal muscle mostly found, as the name says, it is usually attached to the skeleton. Okay, whereas smooth muscles are usually part of the covering wall of the internal organs like stomach, digestive tract, right? And cardiac muscles only cover the walls of the heart, right? Okay, so here you know what are the three types of muscles and what are their properties and how they are different from each other. We'll move on to the next question. Which of the following is the basic functional unit of contractile muscle? Myoblasts, myocytes, myotubes, myofibers. Start answering. I hope my slide is visible. No one has started answering. Is it too difficult? I can see only two people have answered. Rest are still not able to figure out the answer of this question. Whatever it is you feel wrong or right, please write down in the chat box. We will see. Actually, there is a bit of a confusion I feel is with the question, not with the question, actually with the options. So I will tell you what is it. Okay, multiple people have given multiple answers. Okay, is everyone done answering? Should we discuss what is the correct answer to this question? I have given much time. Okay, so we will see what is the correct answer. So the basic functional unit of contractile muscle as given on the side, it is myotubes, right? Not myoblasts, myocytes or myofibers. But if you search what is the basic functional unit of contractile muscle, it is written as sarcomere. Even we all have read in textbooks, it is sarcomere, not any of the options which is given here. But if we see the figure, so myoblasts are the first progenitor cells which differentiate to form myocytes, which then fuse to form myotubes, and first mature form is the myotubes, right? So the first mature form is the myotubes, but then comes the myofibrils. Myotubes mature to form myofibrils, and these myofibrils form sarcomere, which is the functional unit of a contractile muscle, specifically for a skeletal muscle. So as in the question skeletal muscle is not written, maybe the answer they have given is myotubes. Like the answer provided to me as correct is given myotubes, not myofibrils. Okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. 1 minute. Okay, so we will move on with the fourth question. The muscle condition that is associated with loss of muscle mass and force or function is called muscle strength, sarcopenia, fatigue, tetanus. I hope everyone is clear with the explanation of the third answer. I know it was a bit complicated, but you should know what is the correct answer, right? Only one person has answered till now. What are the rest people doing? As I said, very less people are there. I can know who is answering and who is not. Yeah, now I can see people answering. Good. Okay. Okay, I'll wait for more 1 minute. Okay. If anyone is left answering, they can answer. Then we will see what is the correct answer. Okay. Okay. I guess everyone is done. Okay. So we will see what is the correct answer. The correct answer is sarcopenia. So the muscle condition that is associated with loss of muscle mass and force or function is called sarcopenia. So what is sarcopenia exactly? Here you can see the it is a age related progressive loss of muscle mass and strength. You can see with increasing age how there is loss of muscle mass and strength. This is clearly visible from the picture given here for three age groups: 35 years old, 55 years old, and 85 years old. You can see how the adipose tissue as well as the bone mass, both of them, how they are decreasing with progression of age. So sarcopenia is generally a age related progressive loss of muscle mass and strength. So the main symptom of this condition is muscle weakness, and sarcopenia is a type of muscle atrophy primarily caused by the natural aging process. You can see how it is a age dependent disease. Okay, and scientists believe that being physically inactive and eating an unhealthy diet can contribute to the disease. So the two main factors are being active and eating healthy. Okay, so if you're not eating healthy and if you're physically inactive, this is a condition you can face with progression of age. Okay, so we'll move on to the next question. Satellite cells are dash that dash. A. Stem cells differentiate to myocytes. Fully differentiated cells are derived from myocytes. Fully differentiated cells that differentiate to myocytes, and stem cells are derived from myocytes. Read the options carefully and answer. Okay. Only one person has answered till now. I can clearly see it. Okay, are rest people still thinking? I can give some time to think, but you must answer. Okay, no one wants to answer. No one is able to find what is the correct answer. Is it? Okay, no one wants to answer. Should I discuss then what maybe no one knows? Should we discuss what is the correct answer to this question? Someone joined just now. Do they want to answer or shall we proceed? Still, I'll give 1 minute more time if anyone wants to answer. Okay. Okay, I guess no one wants to answer, or maybe they don't know. Okay, we will see. If you don't know, no problem. We can know what is the correct answer. So, the correct answer is satellite cells are stem cells that differentiate to myocytes. Okay, here you can see the figure. So, these are self renewable stem cells. Stem cells have the property of self renewal. So, these are quiescent satellite cells which then get become activated satellite cells which then proliferate to form the myogenic progenitor, which is the myoblasts, which then differentiate to form myocytes, and as we already discussed before, myocytes fuse to form myotubes, which then mature to form myofibers, and after myofibers come the sarcomere, right? So the satellite cells are stem cells that differentiate into myocytes. So they form myoblasts, which are the myogenic progenitor, which differentiate into myocytes. Okay, this was a very full-fledged, clear answer. So I hope there is no confusion with it. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Sixth question: which of the following muscle type does not contain gap junctions? Smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle, or none of the above? Really, I don't know why people have joined, but they are not answering. I am continuously saying, if you have joined, please utilize your time and try to answer the questions, even if it is correct or not correct, but at least try to attempt, right? That is what matters the most. So even if you don't know the answer, there is no negative marking, right? So you can just go on and write the answer. Even if it is incorrect, we will see it later. Whoever is raising hand, please write down what is your query in the chat box. Do not unmute your audio. Okay. Really, there is no problem in giving wrong answers, but not giving an answer is a wrong choice. Okay. And anyone who has missed the week 1 and week 2 live interactive sessions, I am recording these sessions. These sessions are being recorded, and you will get the video of these sessions in the YouTube channel, in my YouTube channel. I hope everyone is getting the link of the YouTube channel. Okay. I think NPTEL has provided you the sheet where you can find the links. Yeah, I'll provide the link if anyone doesn't have. Okay, at the end of the session. So I guess everyone is done with the sixth answer. Sixth question, and we will see what is the sixth answer. It is skeletal muscle. So which of the following muscle type does not contain gap junctions? It is skeletal muscle. So here you can see both cardiac and smooth muscles have one feature in common, that is absent from the skeletal muscle, that are these gap junctions. Okay, these are the gap junctions. So what is the function of these gap junctions? They allow the ions to pass from one cell to another. This means one muscle cell contracts, it stimulates its neighbors to contract as well. So if one cell is contracting, through these gap junctions, the neighboring cell contracts as well. This is the function of the gap junction, and it is only present in the involuntary muscle cells, that is cardiac muscle cells and smooth muscle cells, whereas skeletal muscle cells are voluntary muscle cells. As I said earlier, these are voluntary muscle cells and they do not contain gap junctions. Okay. Okay, we'll move on to the seventh question. Pacemaker cells are present in kidney, cardiac system, skeletal muscle, none of the above. Start answering. So here I've sent the link of the YouTube channel. Like this is the video of week 2 which I just uploaded, and from this you can go through the channel as well. Okay. So previous year also I was teaching this course and the live interactive sessions I was taking. So those recordings are still there in my channel, like previous to previous year. Okay. So these are the, like those are the previous to previous year questions. So you can go through those recordings as well if you want to practice more questions on your lectures. Okay. Okay, is everyone done with the seventh question? It's a very easy question. I guess everyone knows what is a pacemaker, right? Can anyone say What is the pacemaker? Write down in the chat box if anyone knows what is a pacemaker. Which is the pacemaker at least? You don't need to define. You can at least say which is the which is called the pacemaker of heart, right? Pacemaker is present in heart. We all know that. Which is the pacemaker of heart? No one knows. This is a very basic question. I think we have all studied in school. Yeah, pacemaker is present in heart, and what it is? Sinoatrial. Please give me a correct answer. Uh, no, it's still incomplete. I want to know the correct term. Yes, SN node is the correct term. Okay. So SN node is the pacemaker of the heart. So from this discussion, the correct answer is very obvious. It is cardiac system, right? So the correct answer is cardiac system. Here you can see the pacemaker cells. It's given in detail the figure of the pacemaker cells which is present in the heart. Okay, so this is the SN node and these are the cells, how they are arranged. It is given here. Okay, so we'll move on to the next question. Which of the following is not a striated muscle type? Already discussed. I think everyone should answer this. Okay, already I've explained the answer as well. Smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle, none of the above. I won't give much time for this question because we have already discussed and everyone should answer it fast, right? Which of the following is not a striated muscle type? Smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, skeletal muscle, none of the above. Everyone is done? Okay. We'll see what is the correct answer. The correct answer is smooth muscle. I've already told. So the two types of striated muscles are skeletal muscle and cardiac muscle, whereas smooth muscles are non-striated. They are not striated in nature. So we'll move on to the ninth question. In skeletal muscle, which of the following prevents interaction between actin and myosin? Option A, myotube. B, actin. C, tropomyosin. D, troponin. In skeletal muscle, which of the following prevents interaction between actin and myosin? Myotube, actin, tropomyosin, troponin. Start answering. So these terms you must have heard in the mechanism of muscle contraction. I hope everyone is clear with that mechanism. Okay. So actin, myosin, tropomyosin, troponin, these are components of the muscle contraction, right? Okay, everyone is done. Okay, I'll wait for more 1 minute. If anyone is left, they can answer it. Okay, let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is tropomyosin. I think everyone has given the correct answer. So, in skeletal muscle, tropomyosin prevents the interaction between actin and myosin. Here you can see the figure. So, these round circles are the actin, which form the actin filament. These are the troponin, the green circles, and the blue fibers are tropomyosin. So, here you can see this is the actin filament, this is the myosin filament, and the myosin filament, the myosin head, and the troponin want to interact, but what is coming in between is the tropomyosin, right? So I guess everyone is clear that tropomyosin is the one which prevents interaction between actin and myosin. Okay. Okay. We'll move on to the last question of this session. 10th question. In skeletal muscle, the specific calcium binding site is actin, myosin, tropomyosin, troponin. Start answering. Everyone, I want to request everyone again, please be on time. The timing is 7 to 9, but we usually finish by 8 or 8:15 or so. So we start by 7. Whoever is raising hand, please write down your query in the chat box. So as I was saying, please be on time. 6 to 6:15 is the time I can wait. But after 6:15, I'm bound to start the class. So whoever is late, please catch up. Okay? Do not be late. Yeah, start answering. This is the last question of this session. We will be done with week 3 for today. Okay? Any doubts, any query, you can chat. Only related to the live interactive session. I am here to clear it. Not anything other than that. Okay? So if you have any doubt left for this session or for the previous session, you're most welcome. You can write it down in the chat box. If not, we will end the session after this last question. Okay? Okay, everyone done? Please, I hope till now everyone knows what is your score out of 10. Okay, after this question, I want to know what is your score. Okay, so let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is troponin. I think everyone has given the correct answer. In skeletal muscle, the specific calcium binding site is troponin. So here you can see this one I have already explained. So this is actin, the tropomyosin, and the tropomyosin complex. So tropomyosin was in preventing the interaction of actin and myosin. But in the presence of calcium, calcium when it is bound to troponin, the myosin binding site gets exposed, and there is interaction between actin and myosin. So upon exposure to calcium, the calcium is bound to troponin, and this exposes this rolls the actin filament, and thus the myosin binding site present on actin is exposed, and hence it can interact with the myosin head. Okay, very clear. I guess everyone understood. So with this we are done with week 3. Any queries, any doubts, or should we conclude with today's session? No doubts? You can leave. Okay, we will meet again next Tuesday with the next set of 10 questions for week 4. Please everyone attend the lectures and come. If I miss one assignment, is that makes any difficulties regard to my exam marks, ma'am? Like the current year assignment you have not submitted? Is that what you want to ask? I guess you all have marks for every assignment you are given, like the current year assignments. So I don't think you will have any difficulty, but maybe your marks will be deducted if you have not submitted before the deadline. I guess they gave a deadline, right? Try submitting even if the deadline is gone, if it is possible. I'm not sure about that though. But I don't think if you have not saw the assignment mail. Okay, try to answer it now and submit it. I don't think they will not let you give the exam because you didn't give one assignment. I don't think so. Maybe if you have not given on time, maybe your marks won't be added. Date was expired. So you're unable to submit it now? That's what I was saying. Okay. But I don't think it will create any problem for your exam. But yeah, I think marks will be deducted because you didn't submit the assignment, right? Everyone, like, please, even if you don't get the mail, try to go, like, be active on the website. Keep checking when are your assignments coming, when is the deadline, because once the week lectures are released, your assignments will come, right? So even if you're not getting email by chance, please keep checking on the website so that this kind of situation doesn't happen, that you're unable to submit the assignment and the deadline is done. Okay, this will hamper your marks, so please be careful on that. Okay, this is my only suggestion. But if the deadline is already gone, nothing can be done now. Okay. Okay, any other queries, or can we stop for today? Just inform your friends that there is no holiday on holidays for this session. Okay, so please tell them to join the class on next Tuesday positively, and whoever has missed, they can go through the YouTube sessions. I've already sent the link in the chat box. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you. We'll disperse. Okay.